Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have the number 2 video from Crusader Kings 3. So last one we checked was characters, now let's check out Dynasty. So listen, I said it before, I'm very excited to play this game. I'm kind of a newbie, I played Crusader Kings 2, but I was very young. So obviously when you're very young, you play a game, but you just don't know what you're doing whenever stuff gets really complicated, right? But I'm very excited to play it. I've watched a lot of playthroughs of Crusader Kings 2, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. We got Dynasty. I'm gonna link it down below if you guys want to check out the full video. We're gonna go through it. I'm gonna give my little opinions, and yeah, we're gonna end it off there and check out other videos if they do have any.
Hello and welcome everybody, I'm One Proud Bavarian and you might know me from my Grand Strategy channel here on YouTube. I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to bring you a series of tutorial videos about Crusader King.
Shout out to this guy. He does a very good job of keeping the videos like short, precise, and he has like a soothing voice. So shout out to you.
3. In this video I want to focus on how you can build and lead your dynasty to greatness. Half a century ago, Charlemagne's empire ruled over Western Europe, but it has since been split into East Francia, Lotharingia, Italy and West Francia, all ruled by members of the Karling dynasty. West Francia is under the control of Charles the Bold, and he will serve as our example for this video. I'll be telling you about marriages and alliances, prestige and fame, cadet branches, and last but not least, renown and legacies. Let's kick it off by talking about marriages and alliances. Marriages in this time period are very rarely motivated by love. You will mostly be looking for marriages to bind your fate to other powerful families. It is important to note that commonly the children of a marriage will belong to the father's house.
Did you guys watch the I'm not gonna react to the huge video that's like almost an hour long, you know what I mean? Because then my reaction is gonna be like 3 hours long, and then the rendering, it's gonna take like a damn day, and then the video is never gonna get out. But if you guys watch that video where I think it's 2 developers or 2 community members, they played the game pretty much for like close to an hour, and like 30 seconds into the video there was already another I don't know if I'm even allowed to say it on YouTube, the word, but I think incest, right? Like it just happened 30 seconds into the video, and since we're on the topic of marriage, I'm wondering if he's gonna cover it. That'd be a funny thing to cover, but we'll see.
And dynasty. This is reversed if both sides agree to a matrilineal marriage. The most direct benefit of marriages, besides the children stemming from it, are alliances. Both the spouses as well as their close relatives will become allied, which is how you will acquire most of your...
And like I've stated before, I am a Mount & Blade what's it called, content creator. I'm gonna branch out to this game once it comes out, but for right now I am a Mount & Blade content creator. And that's one thing that we really need in the game right now is the whole marriage system and alliances through that. It's very needed. It's very needed. And obviously all the other in-depth stuff, and like I said in the other video, it would be amazing if these developers came together with the Mount & Blade developers and made like the ultimate game. I think it would be amazing. Is it ever going to happen? Probably not. But I think it would be one of the craziest games to ever come out. Not craziest, but like top games to ever come out. But that is just my opinion.
Your alliances. Usually this means that both sides will aid one another in war, but it can also have other benefits. Charles the Bold has married his daughter Judith to the Duke of Flanders. For the moment it means that the Duke of Flanders will never join a faction against Charles, no matter how much the mood has soured. Charles needs his own kingdom to stay at peace, since he plans to go to war over the rest of the Carolingian Empire. Now that you know how to keep your dynasty going, let's take a look at prestige and fame, which measure the success of your character. Prestige is accumulated over time based on your actions, the titles you hold, and your personality. You can use prestige in many different ways. If you were to press Charles' claims to the rest of the empire, you would have to expend some of your prestige, for example. Whether you spend it or not, every bit of prestige you accumulate counts towards your level of fame. The higher it is, the higher will people think of you. This of course makes ruling significantly easier. Be careful about your own reputation. If you act dishonorably, for example by breaking a truce, your hard-earned fame will melt away like snow in summer, and people will begin looking at you differently. Prestige and fame make for a good measure of how well an individual character is doing, but what truly matters in Crusader Kings 3 is the family. Let's continue by talking about Cadet Branches. A dynasty is a group of nobles that all trace their lineage back to one common ancestor. With time, as the dynasty grows, rulers that want more power within the dynasty might found their own branches. These branches are also called houses, and they still belong to the same dynasty. Founding a new house, however, brings more independence, more direct power over house members, and it comes with the opportunity to rise up to be recognized as the new dynasty head. Becoming and remaining the dynasty head requires you to be the most powerful head of a house inside of your dynasty. Let's take a look at why being the dynasty head is absolutely amazing. Renown and legacies are the next and last topic, and they measure the success of your dynasty as a whole. Renown increases over time based on the current titles family members hold and the total number of living dynasty members. It is a powerful boon that the dynasty's head can spend on influencing their family directly or by investing it in legacies. Legacies give permanent bonuses to your dynasty and reflect the—
Bro, the amount of options and just overall stuff that you could just build on the character that we just saw in the other video. And like this right here, like, oh man, oh man. Like I got a kid in real life, man. Like I'm gonna have to take some time off, you know, to really go out and play this game to the full extent when it comes out. I have to figure out a schedule, but yeah, I'm very excited, very excited. Yeah.
The history of your ancestors. The choice between influencing your dynasty directly or via legacies can be a tough one, since they both require renown. Every accumulated point of renown also earns your dynasty splendor, which widens the range of resources and options your family has. A well-respected dynasty will, for example, have it easier to keep a realm under control, even in hard times. The more your family grows, the more all of you will benefit from your dynasty legacies. However, it will also become more likely that infighting will become a common sight. Play your cards right, and you will be able to guide your family through the centuries as their leader. Play your cards wrong, however, and your dynasty will be lost in history. Thank you for tuning into today's CK3 tutorial about dynasties. Next time we'll take a look at succession and how you can keep your realm from the fate of the Carolingian Empire.
Boom. It's another video. Shout out to the guy who did it. He, like I said before, he does what he has to do. He does it in a precise way, and I do appreciate it. You know, and like I said before in the other video, I'm very excited for this game. I'm going to be covering it. I'm going to do a playthrough. I'm going to do all of that, and I'm also going to do tutorials once I get a little bit better, because I am very rusty, you know, very rusty, but I can't wait. So like always, ask me any questions, any concerns, and stay safe.